Okay. Is this everybody, or are we still waiting on people, Helen?
This is everybody.
Okay, everybody. I am Dr. Siren Gray. I'm going to be leading your group therapy today. Firstly, I want to say hi.
Hi,
Hello.
Siren.
Hi,
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 everybody.
Siren.
We will go around the
Hi.
circle. We will all introduce ourselves. Um, there are only 2 rules today. Okay. These are very important. If you break one of the rules repeatedly, intentionally, you will be asked to leave group therapy. So please be respectful of the only 2 rules I'm asking you to follow today. One of them is listen to each other. Okay? Pretty simple, straightforward. The other rule is be honest. Okay? I know sometimes when we're sharing actual feelings and talking about difficult subjects, it can be hard not to cover it up with jokes and sarcasm. But I really want you guys to have an opportunity to speak from the heart. So this is going to be very easy. We're just going to go around. We're going to do some icebreaker questions just to get you guys warmed up. Okay. And we'll just start with whoever feels comfortable starting with. Our first question that everybody's going to answer.
Before
Everybody
we
in the
start,
circle. Yeah.
if you don't mind, Siren, I'm just gonna make it very clear. If you get removed from therapy, you're going into the wet circle of shame, and you will just sit over there alone, unable to hear anything, bored by yourself for the remainder of therapy.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
How
Okay.
long is therapy?
As
won't
long as
be-
it needs to be.
It won't be
Okay.
that long. Hopefully, we will only be here about 30, 40 minutes at the absolute most.
I
okay?
also did bring my therapy stick. So
Yeah.
the
Pixie is prepared.
There's not going to be any problems, Pixie.
I have my own
Okay.
therapy stick.
So, our first question I'm going to ask everybody to answer, we'll start with whoever feels the most comfortable, is why don't you share with the group what is one thing that reliably makes you smile or laugh? Who wants to go first?
Wendy.
Oh, is that your answer?
Hmm.
Can you elaborate?
Yeah.
Wendy's really funny, and she doesn't really try to be sometimes, but even just running, it kind of gets that effect.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much for sharing.
No problem.
Okay. Oh, and if you don't mind saying your name for the group.
It's Nate, Nate.
Nate. Okay. Thank you for sharing with us, Nate. I appreciate
No
it.
problem.
Like sneaky better.
Okay, who wants to go next?
Oh, take a scan.
Who would like to answer next? Something that reliably makes you laugh or smile.
I think Twinkles wants to, right?
No, it's okay. Somebody else can go.
No, go ahead. Just go
No,
ahead.
Somebody else go.
No, go ahead, share with us.
No, it's okay. Hazel really wants to go next.
Oh, you said Twinkles can and she didn't hear it. I helped you.
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead and say your name.
My name's Kirk, and something that always brings a smile to my face is causing problems for other people.
Okay. Okay, thank you so
Yep.
much for sharing with us.
Yep.
Okay, who would like to go next?
Okay, I don't know if I should retract my answer after that.
No, share with us something that makes you smile or
I
laugh.
was gonna say Kirk.
I thought you should stick with that one.
Okay, that's great.
I want to
Okay,
go
shit.
next.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
I'm Hazel, and my clown family makes me smile a lot.
Thank you for sharing, Hazel. Appreciate that. Okay, who wants to go next?
Take as well. Well, it's kind of the same answer as hers, but Twinkles' friends make them happy.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. Okay.
I like phoning two gangs and then tricking them, saying that they're talking yuck to each other with Kirk, and then causing gang wars that we're not involved in, and watch them kill each other because they're useless scum.
Okay. Who
Well,
else
I
still needs
know.
to go? I think we have 2.
Raina.
Raina didn't go.
Yeah, Raina, would you go?
Oh, I'm Rena.
Hi. What's something that makes you laugh or smile?
my family.
Okay, that's great.
Should she elaborate on that?
No,
She can if she wants to.
no.
Anything? Okay, that's fine. And Helen, do you want to share anything?
Oh, me?
You're in the circle.
There was something that someone said on the radio like a year ago when we were responding to a call in the Little Soul Cubby of shots fired, and he came on radio and he said this has got to be the worst thing that's ever happened in the Little Soul Cubby, and for some reason that was just really funny to me, and I think about it all the time, and sometimes I turn to other people and I say this has got to be the worst thing that's ever happened in the Little Soul Cubby, completely out of context and nobody knows what I'm talking about, but it makes me laugh.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's
Thank you for sharing, Helen.
random thing.
It always makes
Okay.
me smile.
Okay, great job, everybody. So that's just typically how this is gonna go. As we get into some of the deeper questions, I will ask you to say thank you for listening after you have finished your answer. I know that that's silly and it can feel repetitive, but when people, we're all actively listening to each other. So when you are done speaking, so that other people know it is their turn, I know that sometimes people might pause to think over what they're going to say. Moving forward, I've got one more softball for you guys, but moving forward, when you are finished with your answer, say thank you for listening. Does everybody understand?
Okay.
Thank you for
All right.
listening.
Yes, thank
Thank you for listening.
Okay, so our next question that everybody's going to answer is, what is a favorite memory of yours that you don't mind sharing with the group?
Oh, I'll start.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. One time we were standing inside the funhouse and all the clowns were in there and we were talking. It was like a really serious conversation. And I think it was around the time where we were planning on getting a bunch of guns and walking in a single file line to Main Street Grapeseed just to yuck with a group called the Wastelanders down there just for fun. And as we were discussing it, Duncan came in the room and he's like talking about something. And then Happy said, "Duncan, go to the basement." And he did, and he stayed in the basement for an hour and a half while we finished our conversation. It was really funny.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
you
Thank
for
you for
sharing.
listening.
Thank you for
Thank
sharing.
you for sharing.
Oh, that
Okay.
actually reminds Twinkles. We kind of did something similar where we all had it's at a statute of limitations. We all had like class 2s at the time, but we all decided to walk the same towards the Hydra block, and we were walking all menacingly. And then we stole one of their cars, and then they shot us down, and then we just got out of the car again. And then we just kept walking like we were zombies.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
listening.
sharing.
Thank you for
Thank you
sharing.
sharing.
Yeah.
Okay, who would like to share a favorite memory next?
One time I was hanging out with Chatty and we went to go pick up Stumbles, and he was standing on the corner of the road and we seen him about 100 yards away, and he looked like when Patrick was standing under the street light going wee woo in that episode where they're freaking out with the walkie-talkie. So then we pulled up on him and proceeded to call him every name under the sun involving his yellow suit for about 15 minutes until he wanted to leave, and then we convinced him to hang out anyway. It was really good.
Thank you for listening, Kurt.
guys
Thank you
need
for
to-
sharing, Twinkles.
Thank you for sharing.
You guys need to let the person who's telling the story say thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not supposed to say it?
No, we can say
I
thank
thought
you
we
for
was
sharing.
doing it right the whole time.
Yeah.
It's when someone else says thank you for listening, it kind of feels like the curtains being pulled on their story.
We're
So
supposed
the
to say
person
it after
who's-
we're done talking.
Yes, when you're done talking, you say thank you for
Oh.
listening. That way
Oh, no,
everyone else
shit.
knows that you're done. No, you guys are
that
doing
makes
great.
sense.
I
Can I use this one
remember
as my answer?
I remember we called Stumbles like a shooting star that nobody could make a wish on, so it definitely wouldn't come true, and that was a good memory of that. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for
Thank you
sharing.
for listening.
Thank you for
Cool.
sharing.
Sharing.
Okay, who would like to share a favorite memory next?
I have one.
Okay, go ahead.
One time, I was sitting at a tree with Tessa, Twinkles, and Marley and Sneaky, and then I stabbed him.
You stabbed all of them?
No, just Marley.
When did this happen?
Yeah, that was for the blood tree.
Blood for the blood tree. It was
Oh
so
yeah.
fun.
Oh.
You're supposed to say
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for
Thank you for
sharing.
sharing.
Jesus, yuck.
Okay, who
I
would
got
like to go
one.
next?
Helen, I don't do no
go
blood tree
ahead,
stuff.
Nate.
Why am I on house arrest?
I remember there was a war, and there was a bunch of enemies, and then I went down. My friend went down. A lot of people were going down, but I'm thinking, hey, I think we actually got this. I think we're actually gonna win this. And then all of a sudden, I hear over radio, I just accidentally burned myself alive. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing, Nate.
Thank you for listening. Who said that? Do you know?
That's a good memory?
Yeah, it was one of my favorites.
Okay.
What the?
Who would like to go next?
Who is this guy?
My favorite memory was we were in a car chase, in a police chase, and I think Chatty got arrested. And then we tried to get Chatty, and then somehow I got arrested, but I was in the trunk. So I was stuck in the trunk, arrested the whole time. And then Osvaldo went down, and then Twinkles tried to get Osvaldo into the car, and then into Ember's car, I think. And then he accidentally dropped him on the hood, and then Ember just drove off with Osvaldo on the hood.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Oh,
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for
sharing,
listening.
Hazel.
Sharing.
Okay, who would like to go next?
Well, I'm kind of torn between two. Can I share two?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Well, the
Peter.
first one I can think of is the first driving test that I had with Chatty and Kurt. They did pretty good in the classroom, and then when we finally got to the practical exam and they were driving, Chatty got pulled over, and he pulled over at Burger Shot, and I think the police freaked him out. And then I accidentally stepped out of the car, and then they drove off and got into a police chase at the end of their driving test. And I thought that was really funny.
Kirk, did we get away?
Fuck yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And we brought the car back and left it fucked up.
Yep. Sure did.
We put it back in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
We had several driving tests after that. And then my other favorite memory is we were in a police chase, and it ended in a foot bail, and me and Chatty both got handcuffed for some, I don't know what happened with us, but someone else also got handcuffed, and Ember took them and put them somewhere and stashed them, and then she got arrested, and that person handcuffed was just left somewhere. And they were asking her where that person was, and she wouldn't tell them. And it later came out that she forgot where she put them. So that person just got left.
That was Pockets. It was Pockets standing there. We were like, well, he was in cuffs standing in a bush for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Me and Chatty were laughing. Oh my god.
Thank you for listening,
Thank you
Tessa.
for sharing.
Thank you for listening.
for
Sorry.
story
sharing.
time.
Okay,
Helen
Helen.
texted me.
Helen texted you? Is that what you said?
Yeah, sorry.
Helen, you're cheating. You can't text if we can't text. Handcuff yourself.
I can't handcuff myself.
Tessa, handcuff her.
What?
What? You used to be a
I
cop?
made
Like,
comment.
you got at least a pair of handcuffs. Come on.
No comment.
Helen, do you want to
my-
share?
Helen,
Yeah, I
share
would
the
love to
comment.
share. My favorite memory was getting ready for homecoming my senior year of high school with my best friend Katie, and we did each other's hair, and we just, I don't know, it was just a really nice time. We were listening to like 80s pop music and dancing around, and then I won homecoming queen, and it's just a really good memory. It makes me like think of home, and I took pictures like with my dad and with my friends and my boyfriend at the time, and it's just really it just makes me happy thinking about it. Thank you for listening.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for
sharing,
listening, Helen.
Helen.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Okay, everybody. So, as you all know, we are here for Chatterbox. This
What?
is yeah, we're here for you. This is part of his ongoing therapy. So now that we've all been kind of warmed up, we've all been answering questions. We're going to kind of redirect and start to talk about him. Chatterbox, these questions are for you as well. I have like slightly rephrased so that obviously their perspective is different than yours. Um, but first, I'd like to talk about progress you've seen over the past few weeks. So basically, what changes have you noticed in Chatterbox over this time that he has been under house arrest? And have they been positive? And then for Chatterbox, what changes have you noticed in yourself? And anyone who wants to start, just go
We
ahead
should
and
start with Hazel.
Okay,
Oh,
Hazel, go ahead.
okay. So one thing that happened recently was that me and Shetty, we got into an argument. We didn't agree on something, and usually Chetty was like, he always was really mean to me when I disagreed with him. But this time he heard me out, and then he reassured me with things I was concerned about, and then he made me feel seen and heard, and it was something I
Wait, maybe
haven't
it's not.
felt before
Mhm.
when I was trying to voice my concerns, or I was even too scared to voice my concerns, and that made me feel very appreciated, and it made me feel like I can now open up way more towards him. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing, Hazel. Okay, who would like to go next?
Oh, Twinkle's cat.
Go ahead.
Twinkle's noticed that whenever he's in a bad mood, he actually tolerates us now. He doesn't want to, kill us or hurt us or anything. Like the other day, we were just there and he was actually having a conversation. Even though he said a little bit of mean stuff, but it wasn't that mean like usual and stuff like that. But yeah, he's been cordial. Oh, thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing. Okay, who else would like to go?
Dude.
I've noticed that he's been a little bit back to like his silly goofy self. Um Things have felt less heavy but more chaotic, which is giving me a headache, but overall I think it's been healthier for him. He's been waking up in a good mood a lot more often. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing, Helen. Okay, who would like to go next?
Kirk! Kirk, go ahead, man.
Well, I've noticed ever since he was on house arrest, he's starting to get a little fat.
What?
I've noticed he's getting some love handles coming in. He's not really getting out and doing a bunch of exercise, and he's just sitting around doing not a whole lot of that. So I think he's going to be a little chubby soon if he don't get like a treadmill in there.
Oh my gosh, you guys could be like Dumb and Dumber, but instead of fat and fatter.
Blub and blubber. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing. Okay, who would like to go next?
I will.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
noticed that he's got a lot better at using communication to get the results that he wants instead of reckless actions. That's all. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing. Okay, still got a couple.
Well, I mean, I always kind of notice progress with him no matter what. But in the recent, like, last couple weeks, I've noticed that he has been definitely in a lot higher spirits, which is really nice to see after everything that everybody's gone through. I was gone for a little while, and the difference is pretty night and day, and I'm really proud of his progress. Thank you for listening.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
sharing,
for
Tessa.
sharing.
Thanks, Tessa.
Why you say it like that, Kurt?
Because I was about to sneeze.
Bless you. Okay, I
Thanks.
think we still have 2 more to go.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
I've noticed that he's been in a lot more better moods recently. And even though sometimes he still gets like bad moods, he's not as aggressive or mean towards me and other people. I mean, he's still a little mean, but he still lets us be around and stuff. Oh, thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing. Okay, Chatterbox, it's your turn. What changes have you noticed in yourself over the past few weeks?
Well, I kind of like, I will admit, I've absorbed and listened a bit, even though it doesn't seem like I do sometimes, Helen. I mean, look, I haven't committed a crime months. Haven't shot anybody months, all right? Have I stirred? Yes. But like friendly banter, you know what I mean? But like nothing crazy. But at the same time, I mean, I thought about what a lot of people said, even though I don't listen in the moment maybe, or it doesn't sit and absorb. Late at night, it does. I care a lot less about things I shouldn't care so much about, and I care a lot more about things that I should care a lot more about. And I think the last several days especially have done me a lot of good with that. An example. Some dumb hillbilly, stupid sack of yuck came to the house and he spat on me. About a month ago, I probably would have kidnapped him, tortured him, convinced Ember and Mr. Ratchet to turn face and go bad, and then target his whole family, and then start sniping them with a sniper rifle repeatedly. And then I would have blamed everybody else, probably like, for example, Sneaky, who I shot twice in the past, right? But instead, I didn't do any of that. Instead, this time, I, told him to go yuck himself, and that was it. And then he kidnapped me. And I didn't kill him. I just let it happen. And I called 911. And then I ended up in the ocean. Some would say I should have killed him for my own well-being. But as the law states, let the police handle it. And that's what I did.
Thank you for
Thank
sharing.
you for listening.
Thank you for sharing.
Wait, does that mean Twinkles was the cops at that instance?
Great job, everybody.
Technically, Twinkles, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Twinkles, for being that.
Okay, how is everybody feeling? Are we ready for another question?
Oh, I can't hear shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing.
I can hear now.
What is everybody most looking forward to about having Chatterbox off of house arrest?
Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys are hanging out with us, and we get to go back to the old ways, and then we could get back to building the funhouse like he wants to. Well, not the old ways particularly, but you know, we get to have fun and do a lot of fun stuff. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing. Who else has something that they're looking forward to?
I'm really excited to go back to patrolling and doing my job that I love doing.
She's lying.
And arresting people and processing and going to responding to 90s and shooting my gun again and not having to be stuck at a house with a
Siren.
bunch of clowns.
Yes.
Thank you for
Siren,
listening.
We have to
Hel-
be
I want to
honest.
Yes,
report
yeah.
someone for breaking the second rule.
Helen, are you being untruthful?
I am being a little sarcastic, but I am excited to not feel like, like I have to be at the house all the time because nobody else comes and he doesn't exactly make an effort for anybody else to show up when he has guests and stuff. So I'm excited to not feel like I have to keep as close of an eye on the situation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing. I'll remind
Thank
you
you for
all that there's
sharing.
only 2 rules, and one of them is to be honest while you're here. Okay.
That's one strike, Helen.
I'll put myself in the white circle of shame if Siren would like me to.
Okay, good. Just make sure you know you got to do that.
No, this is just a warning. Okay. Who would like to go next? Something you're looking forward to.
Me.
Oh, great.
Go ahead.
I'm looking forward to rebuilding the fun house and then getting Chetty into a car and driving to the Hydra block so he can annoy Flippy. Thank you for listening.
Not with the
Thank you
gun,
for
though.
sharing.
Not with the gun.
Not with a gun, with the voice, with our voices.
Words. Yes, words. Just words. Yep.
Words.
Okay. Who would like to go next?
I think Raina would.
Oh. Okay, I'm Raina.
Hey, Raina.
Hi, I've been here for how long has it been? 20 minutes? I don't know, I forgot. I'm excited to rebuild the fun house and spend a lot of fun time doing stuff together. Thank you for listening.
Like, what would you say is fun, Raina? Like, what to you, what's fun? You know, it's important.
Anybody have food?
I have food. Can you uncuff me?
No, it's okay. I'll start you.
Well, now you're gonna see that I wasted your fucking time. Now I have a warning because I wasn't
Stabbing
being honest
Riley?
either.
You have a type of gun I've never seen before.
Don't touch it.
Thank you for sharing, Raina. Raina, why do you
Thank
seem
you.
scared?
I feel like I'm being interviewed and I don't like interviews, so I'm not really good
You're
at
not.
them.
You're not being interviewed.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm positive.
Okay.
There are no wrong answers.
Yeah, this is a judgment-free zone. You
Name
can say
one
whatever
fun
you
thing
want.
you can do in the fun house with all the clowns there. Go. Like, I'll help you.
It's important.
I'll help you.
Oh,
Locking
okay.
Osvaldo in the closet and pretending we're having a great time while he's in the closet wondering what we're doing.
Oh God.
Just something you're looking forward to.
Okay, I got another one.
Help Wendy cook food. I want to learn how to cook, but I'm not really good at it. And she's really good, and she's supposed to teach me how to cook. So I want to learn how to cook with Wendy. And I don't know. I'm nervous.
Push
That was
Stumbles down
great.
the
Can you
stairs.
explain this gap in your resume between 2020
No, oh my
and
God,
2022?
No.
You're doing
I'm
great.
kidding. I'm
Oh, you're
kidding.
doing great, Raina. Don't worry. Okay.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing.
Thanks,
Okay.
Raina.
Okay, who would like to go next?
I'll go.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm excited to see how he's gonna handle, quote unquote conflict now, and see what other routes he takes instead of the ones that he normally used to take.
Okay,
for
based on your
listening.
knowledge, can I get an example of what the road I normally used to take with conflict, except for the time I pulled out that sniper rifle?
Yes, going to their block in a truck, and jumping out of the truck, or having Ember say some line and then shotgunning Flippy in the face, things like that.
I could probably tell you how I'll do it. Take the
How?
guns out of the picture, give her a crowbar.
Well, there you go. I guess I know a little bit more now. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing.
For sharing.
Okay,
I
who else
think
needs to go?
I would say that that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, is just kind of us getting back to stuff that isn't so stressful for me all the time.
The fuck?
I think just being less stressed in general would be nice for me right now. 'Cause I've been very stressed for a long time. And I think with Chatty, maybe working on himself and getting to a point where he's in a better mental place, we can all be a little less stressed, including him, because I know this has been really hard. So just going back to the fun stuff and not so much doom and gloom would be nice. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for
Thank you for
sharing.
Thank you for
sharing.
sharing, Tessa. Okay.
I'm looking forward to having a big day of doing nothing but dumb shit without the fear of our actions causing irreparable damage to everything around us and feeling like the world's going to explode, because it's felt like that for a long time. I'm excited to have just a big day of going fast and yelling loud and smiling a lot. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing. Chatterbox, what are you looking forward to?
Thank you. Well, for one, freedom, I guess. It happens. I guess just doing things with, with people that, like the ones here that, actually give a yuck about one another, I guess, and, we can focus on the funny and not the money, like old times. Maybe get Kirk a treadmill.
I won't use it. Save your money.
I'll leave the other 17 things out that I want to say because Helen's here, and she won't like them.
Convenient number.
But yeah, it's just kind of getting on with life and more of on a positive note and doing positive things. Which, some people might say some of the things we do are not positive, but like, look, anything that happens to gang members is a positive if it's bad, okay? Just saying, not killing, but I'm just mean like annoying them, all right? That's a positive thing. Change my mind. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
Okay, I want you guys to think about this one and remember to be honest. If you could encourage Chatterbox in one area of growth, so something you think he still needs to work on, what would it be? And Chatterbox, where do you still want to grow? Absolutely. Go ahead, Hazel.
I think Chatty still needs to work on the fact that he needs to realize that he's a good person and that he deserves everything good that he gets, because it seems like he convinced himself that he is a terrible person, and I do not agree with it. I don't think anyone in this circle agrees with that, and I would love to see him love himself more. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, go ahead.
To add on to what Hazel said, for you to understand that we're all here for you and you don't got to deal with everything by yourself like always. So if you got problems going on, you have people you can count on and talk about, and we're not going anywhere. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing.
I reckon he needs to understand that he ain't an asshole or a dickhead if he don't spend all of his time trying to fix everyone else's problems. Because then when he do that, he has both no time and a great excuse to not fix any of his own problems, and it creates a lot of stress because if you're trying to fix someone like Ember, it's like trying to fix a boat made out of a screen door. You're sinking. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
I think that he should know that, or work on understanding that a lot of the things that he did to get himself put here, and in the other house, and through all of those other things, it wasn't necessarily only bad. It helped a lot of us get a lot closer than had it not happened. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for uncuffing.
Okay, who else would like to go?
I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead.
That I want him to understand that even though like some of the stuff he did in the past, he still has like a lot of people in his corner that really cares about him and will support him with everything that he needs. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing your chair.
Oh, of course.
Okay, who would like to go next?
I think it's just me and Helen, right?
Yeah. Somewhere you'd like to see him continue to grow.
I'll go. Tessa, if you'd like another second.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. I'd like to see him continue to, in a healthy way, explore all the parts of himself and make peace with those, and continue to display an understanding of where the line is between clowning around and doing things that hurt himself and others.
You have to say the thing.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you,
Thank you for
Helen.
sharing.
I think there's been a lot of good feedback in the circle, and I kind of agree with all of it. I think those are areas that you deserve to improve yourself on. Not necessarily that you have to. I think the focus would be more so that you deserve to. Just keep absorbing stuff that the people whose opinions matter to you. Just absorb what they say. They're not all lying to you. And also know that it's okay to not always be around people. Sometimes if you want to be at home and just sit, that's okay too. Thank you for listening.
Thank
Thank
for
you
Thank you
for
for
sharing.
Okay, Chatterbox. Where do you still want to grow?
Moving forward, it's kind of just setting boundaries for myself and actually like sticking to them, maybe. But also like even though my memory sucks with things, to never forget the process of what happened that has been happening in the last month or so. And not the bad things, but the good, of kind of who and how many of all you and others that have helped me and kind of stayed with me throughout this whole thing, even at a time where it kind of seemed hopeless and impossible. And to not forget that, and to always look back on it, because it may always help me. Thank you for listening.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
sharing.
for sharing.
Okay, everybody. I've got one more question for the group circle, and then we're going to have a wrap up question, okay? So, this last question is, what promises will you make to Chatterbox as his support system while he continues his journey of healing? And then, Chatterbox, what promises will you make to your friends and family and your support system as you continue your journey of healing?
Bruh.
Go ahead, Hazel.
I promise that I will always be here for you no matter what, and that you can always open up to me, and I will always listen and try to help you. And I can promise you that I would ever judge you. Thank you for listening.
The
Thank you
bold
for
face. It's a
sharing.
bold faced lie. I promise to never, ever go on a rampage and blame you guys for all my problems and harm you guys ever again. I promise that the only times I ever do harm you is in a way that won't kill you, but it's gonna hurt if you deserve it. Like, I might push you down the stairs if you stumbles. If you say something dumb and I don't like it in the very moment, you're going down them steps, right? Or Derpy, like, if you go to the store and you come back with, the food, but you don't come back with the beer, well, then you're probably gonna get a bottle to the side of the head when I get the beer, right? Just to help you remember, right? But I expect the same back, because that's just how we are, Siren, this is normal, okay? This is very normal, okay? If
I'm not concerned.
If I say hi to Windsong, Happy will shoot me. This is normal stuff, all right? But I won't use a gun. I will not use a gun unless you're stumbles. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for
Thank
sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
Thanks.
Okay, who else has a promise you'd like to make to Chatterbox as he continues in his journey of healing?
Kirk, you got anything, man?
Yeah, I do have something, but this fucker over here, the weirdo who I don't even really know their name, said I could go after him.
Okay.
Oh, the bodyguard, all right.
Yeah.
I'll go next. I'll go
Oh,
next.
you can be the weirdo too. I'll go
Okay.
after second weirdo.
I'll go, and then Nate Sneaky can go, and then
It's Nate.
okay, and then Kirk can go.
Okay.
I promise to continue to attempt to thwart any and all scheming. I promise to continue to do my best to understand the line between what is typical clown behavior and what is concerning displays of bad mental health. And I promise to continue to chase Ember away any chance I get. And I promise to continue to do my best to understand and listen if you ever do need someone to talk to.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
sharing.
sharing.
Thanks, Helen.
Okay, now Nate.
I promise that I can remain being the person that you can look for when it comes to taking some things off your shoulder. I have no problem being someone that you can always throw a objective out to, and I'll try to take care of it as well as I can. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for
Thank you
sharing.
for
I
sharing.
got a question. You're not
What
that
the
easy to
fuck?
find sometimes, man. 'Cause normally you're like looking at me through like 6 different windows, 10 doors down. You know, like it's.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta stay in Wendy's room, but she has windows, so.
Yeah, if we
You're a
rebuild, I'm
fucking
making sure there's
weirdo.
blinds on every fucking window.
Okay, Kirk, would you like to go?
Yeah. That dude freaks me out.
Thank you.
I promise to
Thank you for
do
the
my
subs, you guys.
best
Appreciate it.
to try and be a better friend and not very quickly get pissed off and stormed off when you're going through some heavy shit, because that's usually one of my first avenues. And I promised moving forward, I'm gonna do my best to make sure that however we're moving forward, whether we're getting a fun apartment or a fun tent or whatever, that we're gonna stay focused on the future and not the past. And I'm gonna make sure that wherever we go live at next, there's a very special room for just him. and I thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing. Okay. Who else still needs to go?
Twinkles does.
Yeah, go ahead.
Twinkle promises to always be there, and he's not gonna go anywhere. Don't plan to. So if you have another situation, or let's say we really get you mad and then you just shoot us all down, hypothetically speaking, I'm pretty sure Twinkles is still gonna be there. Don't see a reason why Twinkles will leave. You helped us out so much, so it's just our turn for us to help you. And Twinkles wants to repay everything you've done back.
God damn.
Oh, thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for twinkling.
I've made a lot of promises to you over the years, and I promise to keep all of those so long as I still have been. I hope you think I have. We sort of forged our friendship on me helping you protect your boundaries, and I promise to always do that, no matter what. So if you need help laying those out, I can help you enforce them. And I promise that so long as I am here, you're never gonna have nothing.
Oh, shit.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
Do we have anyone that hasn't gone yet?
Reina.
Reina, you fuck.
Me.
Hey, Rain, I've
go
noticed
ahead,
you've been
Raina.
waiting till the last second a lot.
Oh, I'm just not really a good talker.
You're doing
It's
great.
okay.
But I feel like I met you like in a really awkward time. And like since that, I don't think I've like properly got to know you. I feel like I met like immediately the other side of you. But
Yeah,
I promise that you can depend on me, and I'll try to open up more, and yeah, and you can talk to me and if you need to and stuff like that. Thanks for listening.
Thank
you,
you for
Raina.
sharing.
Hell yeah, Raina.
Well, everybody,
Hell yeah.
congratulations. You did a absolutely stellar job at group therapy. I want to say thank you all for being honest, answering the questions, listening to each other, and being here to support Chatterbox. I know that it is so important, for all of us to have a support system of people that we trust and can rely on. So that's going to conclude group therapy, but I'm going to leave you with a question that I would ask you to think about and talk to Chatterbox in private about it. When you find a moment alone with him here over the next day. And that is just, is there anything that has been left unsaid that you want to get out there before you all move into this next chapter of his life? So
Damn.
be thinking about that. If there's anything that needs to
Damn.
be,
Bro, this is a fucking therapist and a half.
apologized for or forgiven, or something that's been weighing on you that you want to say to him, just find time to be alone with him and share that with him. Okay? And that way you can all move forward with nothing left unsaid. Okay? But thank you all for sharing. I really, really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for listening.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Thank
Okay.
you for explaining. Thank you for therapizing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, you guys are all free to go.
Thank you for releasing us.
Absolutely.
This
Thank
was
you
fun.
Good job, everybody. Thank you
Great
very
job,
much for
everybody.
your compliance.
Thank you, Helen. Thank you.
That
What
was
was your name?
surprisingly.
Siren.
Helen,
calm.
Helen,
Thank you,
Helen, don't jinx
Siren.
it.
Yeah,
Don't
no
jinx it. Don't just.
I
we
think your
haven't left
name
yet.
and your
We
career
haven't
is
left
a
the
bit of an
property yet. Don't jinx it.
oxymoron.
I mean, listen, therapy's over.
Ah!